Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting Action Figure Friday, and today we have an entire wave of Star Wars The Black Series, and there are some very freaking cool action figures in here. Some I've wanted for a long time, some I didn't even know I wanted, and some that are going to go with some other figures I have very, very nicely. I'm looking at you, Mr. Ewan McGregor. So, of course, we have from three different parts of Star Wars lore. We do have our Obi-Wan Kenobi Padawan version from ThePhantom Menace, the only live-action character in this entire wave, which we will get to. Of course, we got two from the Fantastic Series Rebels, which I'm starting to finally finish. I didn't want to run through it too fast. I kind of stopped watching for a while just because I wanted to make sure I continued to have good Star Wars content, and man, I'm loving getting back in there. But we have early version of Ezra. This is maybe like a Season 2 Ezra, maybe kind of Season 1, I guess. I'm in Season 3 right now, about to finish that. But, I know this has changed. He's got the longer hair going on, but that should be a pretty fun one. And, of course, we get the mischievous droid, who actually... Technically, I misspoke. Ewan McGregor is not the only one of these in a live-action movie. You can see Chopper in Rogue One, which is pretty awesome. So that's great, and that gets us so much closer to completing our Rebels main cast action figures. I think we're still missing a Zeb. I don't think they've given us a Zeb yet. And now, I can never pronounce this correctly, we have Doctor Aphra. Wait, I feel like I said it right. It could be Aphra, but I'm pretty sure it's Aphra. So she is a comic series character that I've read a decent chunk of, and I really do enjoy, but I need to get back into reading the comics. There's some good between prequel and original trilogy era stuff going on there. And then, of course, we get her murder droids with 000 and BT-1, or BT. And I think these are going to be pretty awesome as well. She always has to stop them from killing people, if I can remember correctly. It's been a little while since I've read much, so. All right, so let's see. Where do we want to start? We're going to start with the Aphra stuff. Let's build up. Let's start with the Astromech, and then we'll move on from there. So we have BT, and again, I didn't get into too much of the stuff with the droids, but I'm going to. I'm still planning on buying these. And it's release number 88, and I'll try to go a little bit slow there in case you want to read it, or if you need to pause. There's not a whole lot to read there. So he does come with a flamethrower. I didn't notice if he comes with a flame effect, but that would be pretty stellar. So let's find out. Let's pop right on in here. Let's cut some tape. Cut some tape. Flip that out. And did I show you the bottom? There's the bottom in case you want that for SKU codes or whatever. And here we go. Nope, no flame effect, but that's all right. That's a very nice looking Astromech thus far. And he comes with a couple little extra pieces, so... see if I can get this out carefully. Well, okay, got that. And got that, all right. Oh, his feet are stuck in the back, so I gotta be careful. Oh, okay, that's supposed to come out, good. Whew. Nothing like breaking a figure right off. Okay, this is a weird, there we go. There we go, we got all that. And we got that. All right, he's out of the box. Yeah, so that's all this is. This is just like, I guess this just plugs in, maybe, to like, hide the gun weapon, I think is what the point of that's supposed to be. Maybe not. Oh, I'm doing it sideways. Maybe it goes that way. Or maybe it goes that way. We'll figure it out eventually. They certainly didn't give me any indicators here. And of course, that comes off, so maybe that's supposed to go over there. I don't remember exactly how these pieces go. It does look like, I can figure it out, but... not gonna bother. Let's get back in, let's just put him back the way he was, so we can check out all this articulation. It doesn't, yeah, no, it goes in there. Okay, good. I was like, I was afraid that was just kind of loose, but you do push on it a little bit, and it'll slide right in there. And there's a decent amount of articulation going on too. So let's check him out. Of course, you do have the leg swing, and then you get some nice foot swing there. There are actually rolling rollers here, so he will roll pretty nicely. Does this third leg actually come down? Is there a trick to it? I feel like I should be able to just kind of pull this out, because it has rollers on it too, which doesn't make sense if you can't pull it out. Interesting. And of course the head does swivel. It feels like you could probably go all the way around. Yeah, you can go all the way around, but I'm not sure you're really supposed to. Oh, except that's how you put the leg down. Ah, cool. Boop. Got my third leg on, nice. Is that right? Yeah, that's right, okay, cool. And you get lots of articulation in this cannon up here. That's really nice. You got a rubberized piece here so it can bend around and fold correctly. Same here, it flips up there, flips down there. Nice, with a little rocket launcher thing. That piece on the head doesn't do anything, so very, very cool. And then, yeah, I'm assuming these just kind of plop in there to hide the weapons when you don't want them in. But I, of course, am going to leave the weapons in. That is a fantastic Astromech. Very, very nice. I really need to get an R2 because I don't think I have an R2 in the Black Series. But there you go. There's BT. Now let's move on. We'll try to move a little bit faster too. 000. I think that one's just because there was some unusual stuff. I'll come back to the back. There was some unusual stuff for me to figure out. Might have taken a slight bit longer than usual. And here you go, if you want to read all of this. Yep, activated by Doctor Aphra. Program for etiquette protocol, but specializes in interrogation and torture. Wonderful. I love it. All right, so let's check out the Doc 3PO. And I like that his name's 000. That's just, I like the ring of that. It has a cool, fun sound to it. Oh, he gets replaceable hands. Nice, you can take off his murder hands. All right, let's get those regular hands out. And let's pop him out. There we go, that was much easier. And just if you want to see them, there are his regular hands. I'm not gonna be popping those in today because I wanna leave the murder hands on and I don't want this video to take 20 minutes. So we're gonna just set those to the side. And he's pretty basic protocol droid body and design. It's really mostly different hands and paint, but I do like the wear and tear look of him. Does have feet pegs. Let's see what kind of articulation we get. We get some up and down on the head. We definitely get some side to side. That's a lot of range of motion in there. I really like it. The shoulder piece definitely twists, but it does not come out. And then just below the shoulder piece, you get some, ooh, crap. Okay, you get some more twists there. They have designed the elbow to bend slightly. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get it totally straight out, but that's okay. And a little bit of rock, paper, scissors on the hand here. I don't know why it keeps wanting to unfocus. And of course, plenty of twist. And then mid-torso. Yeah, you're getting some pretty good wiggle around. Legs do not come out to the side. They go forward just a little bit. They go back just a little bit. They come out a little bit. Nothing too much there. The knee is just kind of a circle joint, but that works. You get some up and down on the ankle here. Sorry, I think it's because I'm just pulling the character too far away from the camera. And a little bit of side to side twist. So that should give some pretty good posability there. I am a 3PO droid. I am a protocol droid. I am here to murder you. Please sit carefully while I murder you. Too close. All right. That's cool, man. Again, it's a comic character though, so I have no idea what the voice would actually be like. I'm just kind of making up my own thing. All right, 000 looks awesome. Now let's get into some fun stuff here. Start getting to some humanoids. We got Doctor Aphra. Aphra, I don't know. You say Aphra, I say Aphra, except I'm gonna say Aphra. That just feels right. Plus, I think I watched it's a comic historian probably, video, and he kept saying Aphra, I think. So I'm like, I'm gonna trust him. Just kind of need a refresher, you know. It'd been a little while since I'd read comics at all, honestly. I do like them. I just, you know, I like a lot of things and I only have so much time in life to do things. So she is kind of an archaeologist. She's got an attitude. She started working for Vader and then I guess kind of betrays. I don't know. I didn't actually quite read that arc. I started with her actual comics, which happened after all that. And it's pretty neat. It's a pretty cool story going on with her. All right. Away with you. So we get a helmet, or I guess you'd call it a helmet. Wouldn't call it a hat. You get a blaster, and you get the lady herself. Look, she's swan diving. Shh, waiting for that wingsuit to open up. All right, so we'll take a look at this. We'll try the accessories. I like the, it's not really tats. I think it is like supposed to be nano. This one looks really good. I really like the design of this too. Got the rubberized vest, which you can definitely take off. Okay, so let's get a little bit there. Doesn't really want to move that much side to side. The hair is rubberized, but it seems to be just a little tight, I guess. The collars are hard plastic. Let's see, shoulder, yep, you can get it up about there. And of course it spins around. Oh, is there a, oh, it looks like there's actual added shoulder articulation You get a tiny bit of the up-down motion. I haven't really seen that in these before. Nope, upper bicep, nothing. Single jointed elbow, but it's fairly well hidden, so that looks pretty good. You got the really good range of kind of wrist movement there, plus of course plenty of wrist twists, so she's even gonna be able to reach down and draw her weapon. That's gonna be nice. Upper torso, tons and tons of movement, that's good. Lower torso looks like it should, but yeah, I guess it is. Just a little bit of a stiff joint. So yeah, you get a pretty good range of movement there. No twist at the hips, all the twist is up here. And the legs do come out a pretty good amount. You can kick forward, kick back pretty well. And even though that one, I think I just got another tight joint because that one is not one to twist, but you definitely get full twist there. Double jointed knee. Looks like it hides pretty well if you're doing a knee pose, so that's good. No twist in the below the knee, except you get a little bit of an ankle side to side maybe. Or yeah, I guess you can kind of twist that all the way around. Ooh, that's unnatural. That's unnatural, but it's nice that you have the options. And she does have feet pegs, and you can put the actual blaster in the holster, so that's cool. But let's actually put the helmet on. Yep, that's looking good. And let's get the blaster in the hand for the inevitable thumbnail shot I will do later. Finger goes into the trigger and everything, so. Pew, 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 pew. Cool. So that's from the Doctor Aphra line. Now, let's run through some Rebels. So we got Chopper. Get to the Chopper. It looks like he's definitely coming with a bunch of cool accessories. Okay, we'll go back to the back. Cool. And yeah, you can see the Ghost 2 or 3 times, at least 2 in Rogue One, and you definitely see Chopper just briefly. I can't remember exactly how to explain where, but it's in the Yavin base. You'll see the Ghost parked, you'll see Chopper running out of a hangar or kind of across it, as some news is being delivered. And then later you see the Ghost in combat over Scarif, so. God, I need to go rewatch Rogue One again. I was gonna say it's been a while, but it hasn't. It's only been like 2 months, so. But it's such a good movie. All right, now cool, he comes with a nice display base. That's fun. I like when you get stuff with it like that. And of course you get a couple extra legs, so that's nice. Oh no, I broke him. Oh, that's cool. This is like a multi-piece thing too, I think. I don't know if that, oh, well that all comes out, so you can put in the wheel leg. That's cool. Now does that same system work here? No. Oh wow, his little arms come out of the head. That's awesome. That's actually not a great Chopper, but that's like pretty good for me. And you know, you get your basic droid articulation going on in here. And he does have rollers as well. And I guess you just gotta pull it down. I don't know, there's more to look at here, but I just wanna figure out how to get that back down because it didn't work before. I was trying to separate this. Yeah, this doesn't want to come back out now. Is there a button or something? Anyways, let me show you this too. You can also get out his tool, his multi-tool. All right, I just need to figure out how to get that back down though. Come on. And then why do I get this extra leg? I'm trying to determine, I guess, is it just a model difference at some point? I don't remember him losing a leg, but knowing Chopper, he probably did. Ah, I had to twist on that. That's how I got that down, so sweet. And then of course you get this nice flaming base piece, which I might put back on him, I don't know. But Chopper is awesome, and I'm super excited to finally have him. And I'm so glad he came with Ezra, because that just seems like a good pairing. I know they're not quite Luke Skywalker and R2-D2 pairing level, but still pretty awesome. You got that on the side, you got that on the side, nothing up there. And we'll take a quick look here. And yeah, you know, again, Rebels, like a lot of the Star Wars shows, the earlier seasons, it starts off, it's a little more kid-oriented, but they definitely start getting into more mature storytelling as the show grows and its audience grows up as well. So I quite like that, and I'm excited to get through Rebels and get into Resistance. Because, you know, I wasn't really sure how much more Star Wars we would get back in the day, so I was like, let me just slow down on consuming this content, even though I'll watch it again and again in the future. Because it's good stuff as far as I'm concerned. I know not everybody agrees. There we go. All right, so we got his very unique kind of saber. Got the helmet, and his hands are through the plastic, so be aware of that when you're getting them out. Don't want to tear a hand off him. As far as I know, he's not a Skywalker. All right, so he looks really good too. I'm liking how this looks. Got the nice little tint of blue. I don't know how well that's gonna show up on the camera to the hair. It's just minorly just kind of bluish purple. Plenty of head articulation, of course. The face looks really good. And they've got to come out, right? Yeah, just again, I got some stiff joints here. So yeah, so shoulder comes up about 50%. No upper torso or upper bicep twisting there. Pretty well done elbow. Plenty of twist around. Yeah, you get some rock, paper, scissors motion. And twist the hands for sure. I just definitely got a stiff, this Ezra's a little stiff. Lots of little great detail going on, even in the wrists. Good mid-torso articulation. No lower articulation. Nice little hook for hanging the saber blaster on, I guess. I don't know what I actually want to call that. There's probably a name for it and I just don't remember. You can take the blade out, I'm sure. I'm just not gonna do that just right now. And he's got a nice little pouch over here, but it doesn't open. Legs, they do come out a pretty good amount. Yep. And it looks like you have kind of the extra little joint thing going on in there so you can get a little more range of movement. Double jointed knee. That bends really well in the back there. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good knee. You can hide that. It doesn't look too bulky or, you know, see-through. Again, plenty of good movement on the feet. And you have the feet pegs. How well does the helmet go? Actually, that went on super easy. Barely an inconvenience. I honestly thought that was going to be a little bit more difficult. So let's get a saber in his hand. And let's have him ready for battle. And then we'll get him ready for bed. I don't know. You know me, I make silly. Let's try putting it in this hand. That just seems easier. There we go. All right, so there's Ezra. And last, but certainly not least, Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi, young Obi, I like that. In the plastic flesh, this should be a fun one. And he's gonna go great with my archive wave Darth Maul. And I do have the Qui-Gon Jinn as well, so I can do a pretty neat little display now that I finally got me an Obi-Wan, or a Part 1 Obi-Wan. We get that classic Part 1 Obi-Wan lightsaber that I do love. I do have the effect saber of this, the Force effect saber. And again, well, it's supposed to. It's just very, very tight, but yeah, I just gotta work it. But yeah, the saber will come out of the hilt, so you can have him just hold his hilt, though I've never really had one be that tricky. There we go. Kinda wish he'd come with a brown cloth cloak, but I'm not gonna get too upset about that. The face sculpt looks pretty dang amazing. The hair looks good. The Jedi Padawan braid is there. You know, you get pretty much the same articulation you get on most of these. The cloak looks really good. Yeah, the arm's about the same. Yep, elbow is pretty much the same. Hands pretty much the same. But he doesn't have the upper torso, so all his movement is in the mid torso, but you got all the range of movement there. Place to peg the lightsaber hilt. Rubberized belt, so oh yeah, he's got plenty of range of movement, which he needs to, because he needs to be able to do splits and stuff. And if you can see, he does have some twist at the upper thigh. Yeah, thigh. I haven't had to say that word in a little bit. The knees look, they look all right. That's not too bad for the double jointed knee, as far as that goes. I wish you could get a little bit of articulation here, but you do not have it. And then the feet definitely go up, go back, and you get all that kind of side to side weird bendy twisty bit, so that's cool. Okay. I don't know if you can make him hold his saber two-handed, like I would like him to. I fear there's like a little bit of lacking articulation, and I might be right. That's fine though. Cool. And there is Obi-Wan Kenobi. We did it, y'all. We marathoned through. We made it through the entire range of whatever wave number this is for Star Wars The Black Series. We got some Doctor Aphra, we got some Rebels, and we got Obi-Wan from Phantom Menace. So let me know, which of these is your favorite? Have you read any Doctor Aphra? Do you like Rebels? How much do you dig this Obi-Wan? Let me hear it. Geek out with me in the comments. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Other than that, go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Give me that good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And now I'm gonna get on out of here so I can go open up some more stuff, and may the force be with you, always.